Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. This is Mary Whitney, also known as Dr. Mary Whitney. This is my fourth book, Let's Get Real, Lessons Learned from the Field, as we continue a speech to remember, but it's all lessons learned. This is our 29th time reading from the book itself. And today is our 201st day together. And as we begin today's lesson, remember that every life journey contains unexpected turns. Sometimes the dreams we chase in our youth evolve into a higher calling that we could never have imagined. Today's reflection invites us to consider what truly drives us, what shapes our choices, and how our personal transformation can become a catalyst for change within our families, communities, and future generations to come. I want us to sit up straight. I want us to give ourselves a great big hug, and I want us to take 3 deep breaths for grounding together. Grounding ourselves in what it is we desire to see show up in our lives today. And let us be cognizant of those things that we choose to have show up in our special moments that we want to enjoy and remember forever. Give yourself a big hug. Let's take a deep breath in 3 times. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Another deep breath in. Deep breath out. Yes. Many years ago, I lived a fast-paced life in a world of wearing many dresses and prancing and dancing and talking a big game. I even thought I was headed for fame. But my Lord and Savior, my higher power, had a different plan. And I laid down what I thought was a winning hand. You are all much more valuable than you might believe right now, and must be willing to seek a different direction. So correct yourselves. You can and could be leaders of your generation. So what makes you tick, my friends? Where will we be if our youth continue losing so much money for after-school programming? Whose homes will our children go to if we lose ours out of ignorance? Will we say it is nothing that we can do or not begin educating ourselves and stand up for that which is right? Do we vote or do we say it doesn't count? So why go and put in that effort, right? I say we not only go through, but we gather together with many others and we go out to the legislation, we go out into the world and we say what our rights are to have affordable, decent housing and a place to bring our children up in safety. Now, that's the end of the piece that I'm sharing today from Let's Get Real, Lessons Learned from the Field by Dr. Mary Whitney. But I want to say this, guys. When I first got involved with the legislative things, I just went to a caucus one night, and when I walked in, the people in the room didn't really look like me. And the first thing I thought to myself is, I'm going to turn around and I'm going to get out of here and I'm going to go back home. But I thought about it. I had told myself, I'm not a Democrat any longer because my father's a Democrat. our Republican or Green Party or Independence Party, whatever party you're with, I'm not here to tell you how to vote or who to vote for. All I'm saying is votes do matter and they do count, and you have choice and what matters. And so I stayed the course. And to make a long story short, I was chosen eventually as the affirmative action officer 4 different times for the city of Minneapolis. And I ran the Obama campaign, and I was a chair of the precinct, and I was an at-large director, and I was on the rules committee, and I learned so much, and I stayed the course, and I fought for things that I had never stood up and fought for before. And those things matter in our lives, in our journeys. And you have so many things that you can do, and you're capable of doing them. It is so hard to get on the rules committee because if I recall right, they only choose 2 people from each district, right? And so it was a pleasure and honor, and it took work and it took effort and it took standing up and talking and sharing what we believe was right for all parties involved, especially in affirmative action stance. And then it became inclusion, right? Officer. And so I want to say that we as a people, as a world, as a community have to start speaking up because gas prices, food prices, clothing prices, everything, our taxes on our homes are trying to tax us out of our homes that we worked hard to buy, right? And we can't pay for everything. Property owners can't pay for everything, okay? And so it's hard to get a house and keep that house. And I want to keep my house, and I'm retired. And they keep raising the taxes. But retirement doesn't raise itself. And so it's fixed. But one thing we can do as a whole collective, and that is fix what's going on in our world today. If we stand together, if we get out and vote, because voting matters. You do your due diligence, and we all will fare better. I vote every time I can. Yes, I vote. And so thank you for your votes of confidence. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for showing up. 201 days now, and many of you have been here the whole time. Yes, you have, and I'm so grateful for what you're sowing into your own lives. And we have new muscles now, and those muscles have become a new way of living for us. So thanks all who have subscribed, who have liked, who have shared my YouTube channel. And this is still a speech to remember, but it's all lessons learned, and I couldn't speak what I'm speaking if I hadn't learned many lessons that I am glad and grateful to be able to share with each and every one of you. We love you. We want you to take care of yourself, be safe, and let's give ourselves another hug. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more hug and deep breath in. Deep breath out. We love you. We thank you for subscribing because your subscriptions matter to me. Thank you so much. Have a great day. We will see you on day 202, the Lord willing. I will see some of you, as I know, at 12:30 today for service online from 12:30 to 1. Thank you. I love you. Take care. Be safe.